Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
My next guest, who for years and years was Mr. Long Island, but now lives in Florida. He's still Mr. Fox News, has a radio show on about 800 stations, and everybody who's in this business should aspire to be my friend Sean Hannity, who's a great guy. President Trump loves him, I love him, and America loves him. Sean Hannity, welcome back to Sid and Friends in the Morning, buddy. How are you?
Sid and Friends in the Morning, 10 successful, unbelievable years. I can't believe it. Congratulations. I hope you're still digging out from all that snow this weekend. It was only 86 degrees yesterday, but it's going to be cold today. It's only going to be about 67. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Listen,
not good for my blood.
I know. There's not one conversation between the two of us, Sean. For a guy, then you love Long Island. And of course, you'll always be a big deal here in New York. I mean, you're as big as it gets. But not one conversation goes by where you don't extol the virtues of South Florida. It's fair to say, Sean Hannity, you love it there.
Florida. It's all of Florida.
Yeah.
And the odd thing is, for many years you were down here, and I was up in New York,
right.
And now I'm down here, and you're wishing you were down here, and don't lie, you wish you were down here. Be honest.
No, it's not. Except for New Year's in Miami Beach, it's not a horrible place to be. But if I'm not here, who is going to hold Mom Donnie accountable, Sean? You're in Florida.
No,
your friend Trump is in D.C. It's got to be me.
Listen, you can't hold Mom Donnie accountable. He will be unaccountable. I'm telling you right now. You have basically, Mom Donnie runs New York. Kathy Hochul is like Mom Donnie's chief of staff. And because whatever Mom Donnie wants Kathy Hochul to do, she's going to do. Period. End of sentence. Because she knows if she doesn't get his endorsement, that she's probably toast. Look, nothing would make me happier than for Bruce Blakeman to win and become the next governor of New York. I think it would be great for New York State. I think if they opened up energy exploration, fracking in upstate New York, it would save upstate New York. I think Bruce could revitalize New York and stop chasing companies out. When J.P. Morgan chase now, do you ever watch the History Channel and the series that they have, The Men That Built America?
Sure.
And you have J.P. Morgan, and you have the Rockefellers, and you have the Carnegies, and you have, all these great, iconic names of New York, and all these people that were great entrepreneurs that built out America. And when you have more J.P. Morgan employees that work in Texas than in New York, you've got a problem.
Yeah. It's so funny you say that. It's so funny you say that because I just had President Trump on an hour ago. It's so funny you say that, Sean. He goes, I got a big issue with Mom Donnie. You know what it is? The fact that the stock exchange just built.
They are leaving.
In Dallas.
They're going to Dallas.
Yes.
Goodbye. See ya. And, if he goes forward with his tax plans, and my prediction is Kathy Hochul, governor in name only, Schumer, leader in name only in the Senate, Hakeem Jeffries, leader, in name only in the House, AOC, the Squad, the Radicals, the Mamdanis, they own your state. Here's the biggest problem you have. When you push people like Sean Hannity out, and I'm a nobody, I'm nothing, but you push out all these big banks. If you look at every Wall Street bank, every private equity company, every single investment firm, they're all down in South Florida. Wall Street South exists. It's real, and you're watching a mass exodus of wealth out of your state, and you can calculate it. They're watching it, and they think they're clever by chasing these companies. There are more New York tax agents in Florida than there are in New York. But the problem is people that run big companies are not dumb, and they hire accountants, they hire lawyers, they follow the law, and they do it the right way. I will tell everybody this. You're just there 180 some odd days plus one, and you're a resident. That's complete BS. I sold everything. I don't go back to New York ever. I'm done. I moved, my business operations down here legally. I surrendered my home. I surrendered my registration. I canceled any club I was a member of. There's a list of 65 things you've got to do. I surrendered my New York carry permit, all of it. You have to do, all of these things and then never go back to New York if you really want to get away from New York. You have to escape. Yeah,
like the movie says, escape from New York. But I got to tell you, Sean, as bad as it is here, and it's bad, okay? I'm the first to tell you.
Okay, you're going to give me a but. There's no but. It's bad.
No, I'm going to give you a but. I'm going to give you a worse place.
You know what? The owner of your radio station is moving down here. What does that tell you?
He is in St. Petersburg all the time, that big, beautiful new building on 400 Central Avenue.
You know what? He's not stupid.
No, he's not. But I'm going to give you a worse place than New York. And again, Trump and I just discussed this last hour. It seems like, Sean Hannity, there may be some type of compromise in place. He said, Sid, just yesterday I spoke to both the Governor Walz and the Mayor Fry. He said, I had great conversations. He goes, they're actually not bad guys. They're nice guys.
Mayor French Fry, Small Fry.
Yeah, he's
an idiot. He's a moron.
Right.
And Walz is probably the dumbest politician in the history of mankind.
Right, but Trump can't say that. Why? Because he wants to fix what's going on in Minnesota. So Trump feels the same way that you do and I do, but he doesn't say it. He says all the right things. There's going to be a compromise. Do you think Minnesota will be fixed?
Well, I think they're going to do everything they can. Here, the only Walz may have said all the right things to President Trump, and according to the president, he did. He may have said everything that they will assist, they will help, they'll stop protecting, aiding, and abetting all of the illegals. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hardened criminals, murderers, rapists, child molesters, drug dealers that have been arrested because ICE has been on the ground in Minnesota, and all they have gotten is nothing but grief. And so now all of a sudden they say they'll cooperate. Do I think they really mean it? Well, you have to believe a guy that referred to ICE as the Gestapo, called them Nazis, and a mayor, Small Fry, that is probably as bad as that idiot Mamdani, and that's saying that they'll cooperate. I just don't believe it. That guy said, get the F out of Minneapolis. Oh, okay. You're doing such a good job, keeping the people safe and secure. They have taken the worst of the worst, illegal immigrants that Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Alejandro Mayorkas allowed into this country. And Donald Trump was handed a mess. And they've been doing a great job overall. I'm not saying it's perfect. They've done a great job of cleaning up the mess that these people have left. But when you have over 12 million unvetted Harris, Biden, Mayorkas illegals, it is not an easy task, and they're doing their best to clean up the mess they inherited, just like the mess on the economy they inherited. We see massive changes in the economy, and I'm very optimistic about the economy for 26, and I think we're going to see the largest tax cuts in history. You want to help working men and women? No tax on tips and overtime. Want to help the elderly? No tax on Social Security. Then you have energy prices, the lowest in 4+ years. Inflation now at getting down to that Fed number, that desired number of 2.0%. You see inflation down. Interest rates now, you can get a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage in the 5s. That was impossible under Biden. It was 7% and 8%. You see trillions of dollars in committed manufacturing coming online this year. That's going to be high-paying career jobs for Americans. It's accelerated by 100% depreciation in year one. Add to that, the largest tax cuts in history. Add to that energy-dominant policies in the country. I mean, we really are the Atlanta Fed for fourth quarter GDP, when that comes out this next month, they're predicting 5.4% growth.
Yep.
Okay, but Joe Biden was at 0% growth. His inflation for the 4 years he was in office was close to 6%. So, gas prices, we were paying $4 and $5 a gallon in some places. And all of that's coming down. So, I'm pretty optimistic about it. Peace and prosperity around the world. If peace and prosperity drive elections, I think Republicans have a fair shot, a good shot, if they message right and they campaign right, of, defying historical trends and winning the midterms.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.